All right, we live out.
Shalom, Yasharada. You get let's do it over. All right, we're gonna do it over so the brothers can do it in, come in with it. We're gonna give infinite honors to Yahweh. We're gonna give double honors to the apostles of Great Millstone. And salutation to you, sincere can pushing this truth across the four winds. The GMS Louisiana Saints coming up with our Shabbat service like Shabbat we do weekend and week out. Shabbat Shalom, Yasharada. And we're just about to go through a few precepts. It's gonna be an open forum and just edify the elect, man. Do as we're commanded. All right. Opening up the somebody give me Matthew 25:1. I got it on here.
You got it?
You got it, brother?
Yeah, I got it.
All right.
This Matthew 25:1. It says, then shall the kingdom of heaven be likened unto 10 virgins, which took their lamps and went forth to meet the bridegroom.
All right. Our great king, whom the word called Jesus Christ is the bridegroom. All right. And those 10 virgins represent the elect and slothful servants, man. All right. The other 5, they're in the 2/3, but they were amongst the body, but they were slothful and doing the works of Yahweh Shema Shah. When you get an understanding of this parable our great king was giving. Bring it out, brother.
It says, and 5 of them were wise and 5 were foolish.
All right. And when you read the scripture, what makes a man wise in the last days? A man that takes heed and keeps the commandments of Yahweh Shema Shah to the best of his ability. All right. You bring it in our day and time. You're on the highways week in and week out. You're amongst the brotherhood week in and week out. And you're watching yourself, having a self-analysis of yourself, that you keep the commandments to the best of your ability so you miss not the mark. So every day you're trimming your lamp spiritually. You're trimming your lamp, making sure it got enough oil in there for when the bridegroom come in an hour that you're not ready, man. That you will be ready to turn on your light and move through this dark, perverse world. Bring it out, brother.
I got a precept to add to you right there.
All right, bring it out.
This Proverbs 21:20. It says, there is treasure to be desired and oil in the dwelling of the wise, but a foolish man spend it up.
Break it down.
Like he just was saying, man, the times that we identify the times, man, we measure in the times. So those who are basically watching the prophecies, they understand that the time is nigh. Our salvation is near. But a foolish man spending it up. Meaning what? He clown around, he joke around with the word, or take for granted that the measure of what he have, man. Just like the parable with the when the master had left the servants with what he had, man. And he put away his talent, man. That's just like putting away your talent, man. Not doing what you're supposed to do with what you have. But keep going, dude.
I got 2 precepts after that, brother.
You want me to read 25 or let him bring his precepts out, huh?
You finish doing what you're doing and then let Yakinan get.
I'm done. I'm talking about, did you want me to get back in Matthew 25? All right, go ahead, Yakinan, you got it.
Yeah, this is Psalms 45. I'm going to start at 9. It says, kings' daughters were among the honorable women. Upon the right hand did stand the queen in gold of Ophir. It says, hearken, O daughter, and consider. Incline thy ear. Forget also thy own people and thy father's house. So shall the king greatly desire thy beauty. For this is the Lord, and worship thou him. So we got to be as one of those daughters, man. One of those them wise virgins to be considered, man, for the bridegroom. You know, can't be around here as the foolish. And this is another one I had. This is Psalms 119 and 105. It says, thy word is a lamp unto my feet and a light unto my path. You know, and that's plain. That's self-explanatory right there.
You got it, KI.
All right. This back in Matthew 25:3. It says, they that were foolish took their lamps and took no oil with them.
All right, and that's brothers in the camp, man.
Fuck, keep breaking up, Salaki.
Yeah, he's freezing up.
You're freezing up, brother. You want finish breaking that down, Yakana, or what?
Yeah, read it again.
It's Proverbs 25:3. It says, they that were foolish took their lamps and took no oil with them.
Right. Give me let me see. I think it's Proverbs.
I got one for that too.
I think it's Proverbs. Yeah, you need it. Just like an actual lamp needs that oil to burn. You need that oil in this truth, man.
Come on.
I think it's 21. Proverbs 21:20.
I just read that one. That's the spirit. I'll bring it back out. That's the first one I bought out.
Yeah, we
You
back.
want me to read it again?
Yeah, read it again. Read back.
All right. Chapter 25:3. This you can hear me quiet? Y'all back good? All right, Shalom. It says, they that were foolish took their lamps and took no oil with them.
Right. And that's brothers in.
Damn.
Yeah, them brothers having technical difficulties tonight, man.
Right.
So we're gonna try to push through it.
Go ahead. It's back, Aki.
Go ahead.
Yeah, y'all.
We having technical difficulties over here, man. You got it, bro.
Want me to read it one more time?
Yeah.
All right. Back in Matthew 25:3, it says, they that were foolish took their lamps and took no oil with them.
Right. Lord willing, the Most High keep Satan out the motherfucking now, man. From interrupting this.
Go ahead, y'all. Good night. Y'all breaking up bad, brothers.
Yeah, man. Demons are not that way, but just bullshit, bro.
Come on. Go ahead. We can hear y'all. Y'all good. Go ahead, Quiet.
All right. Yeah, bring it out again.
All right. It's Matthew 25:3. They that were foolish took their lamps and took no oil with them.
All right.
It's going again, Yakana. Either bring that precept out you got, or I got a precept. Y'all breaking up again, brothers.
I'm playing with this truth, man. Those guys not being on fire. This truth, as Elder Tahar say, man. You're foolish when you have this truth and you don't take advantage of it. All right? You don't take advantage of this truth and buffet yourself and stay on pace. The Most High look at you as a foolish man, man. And he's liking you as these foolish virgins. All right, bring it out, brother.
It says, but the wise took oil in their vessels with their lamps.
All right. So the wise are those that are taking heed to redeeming the time, man. That are being circumspect in the time. I got a precept about the wise. This is Ephesians chapter 5. I'm gonna start at verse 15. All right. This is Ephesians 5:15. All right. I'm gonna start at verse 14. Wherefore, if he said, awake thou that sleepest, and arise from the dead, and Yahweh shall give thee light. And that's talking about people at copper tops of this world that's living according to American philosophy. You say, wake up, take heed to this truth. See then that you walk circumspectly, not as fools, but as wise, redeeming the time because the days of evil. And that's what those wise virgins was doing, man. They were looking at the prophecies, staying in touch what was going on throughout the planet Earth as it pertains to the scriptures, and they were buffeting themselves, fasting, praying, and lamenting to the Father to have mercy on them, man. And that's
Then they went out again, man.
You went out again, brothers.
huh?
Y'all went out again.
All right, and when the bridegroom came.
Hey, every time we go all out, trust me, we know. So just as when it
Explain.
we see it on our end. So excuse us, I can.
Yeah. And every time the bridegroom, when the bridegroom comes at an hour that you don't, that the men of the Lord don't know, because none of us know the time, you were buffeting yourself. You was conscious of the time you was living in, man. And that's what those wise virgins was doing, man.
I got a precept for you. All right?
Go ahead.
This Ecclesiastes.
No, he about to bring it off.
Yeah, this the back up the brother. They having some technical difficulties. This Ecclesiastes 9 and 8. Just to expound on his point a little further. It says, "Let thy garments be always white, and let thy hair lack no ointment," right? And we know that the oil and the wine of the scriptures is the understanding, man. Right? Don't be striving with the truth, man. Having the understanding of the times, redeeming the times, knowing that evil is nigh, man. All right? Let your garments be always white, man. Having your hand always to the plow, man. All right? Understanding what you working for. Salvation, man, ultimately. It says, "And let thy hair lack no ointment." Don't be like those 5 unwise virgins, man. Knowing that the bridegroom is coming, thinking that the bridegroom gonna tarry, man. Like it says in Habakkuk, though it tarry, the vision is yet before appointed time, man. It's coming. You got it, brother.
All right, you got more on that wise virgin?
Yeah, I got I'm in 5. I'm in 5. You want me to keep going, or one of you brothers got something?
Yeah, keep bringing it out.
All right, this Matthew 25 and 5. It says, "While the bridegroom tarry," that's the spirit.
The bridegroom is your house shot. He's out in the heavens preparing a place for his elect, the wise virgins. All right. He told us when he was going to send us a comforter, his spirit down here to guide us. And when that spirit comes upon you, you got to take advantage of it. Bring it out, brother.
It says they all slumbered and slept. All
right, they all slumbered and slept. All right. The wise and the wicked. But the wise, when they went to sleep, they were circumspect. All right? They had self-analysis of themselves. Bring it out, brother.
"And at midnight there was a cry made, Behold, the bridegroom cometh, go ye out to meet him."
Come. And we know that cry in these days and times is all hell breaking loose. Right. And our great king, when he hit the atmosphere, man, this devil is going to be the shot missiles over here. That's that fucking cry. When the missiles, that 30 minutes, when the missiles in there coming over here to destroy this place. And then that bridegroom, our great king, he's going to come down in the nick of time. And he's going to get those wise virgins, man. Those men, those elect men that took advantage of grace. All right? Didn't let their liberty become a maliciousness to sin. All right? That offended less. All right? And the way you do that, man, you have to take advantage of these parables and liken these parables to your life, man. You have to be locked in this truth, man. Consistently and diligently. You got it, brother.
Con, I got a quick precept.
Bring it out, bro.
This is Proverbs 10. I'm going to start at verse 4. "He becometh poor that dealeth with a slack hand, not measuring the times wisely, taking this truth for advantage." Not, as the brother said earlier, keeping in these precepts, dealing with the brotherhood, going out on the highways and byways, just giving lip service, not really keeping your hand to that plow. "But the hand of the diligent maketh rich." The more you stay in this truth, the more Yahweh Ba'ashim Yahushai deals with you, and Yahweh willing, we're at that elect number, he gives you more and more of that grace to protect you during Jacob's trouble. This is verse 5. "He that gathereth in summer is a wise son, but he that sleepeth in harvest is a son that causeth shame." You're not taking advantage of this grace period we have right now. So if you're steadily staying slack, what hope do you have during Jacob's trouble, where the only thing that's going to save you is the protection of Yahweh Ba'ashim Yahushai? You're being that unwise virgin who didn't have the oil for their lamp.
Con, you finished?
Con.
Yeah.
Yakana, you got some, or you want me to keep going?
Keep going.
All right. It says this 7. Matthew 25 and 7. "Then all those virgins arose and trimmed their lamps."
You got it, bro. Keep reading. Yeah.
Okay. And the fool said unto the wise, give us of your oil, for our lamps are gone out.
All right. And what does the scripture say in Philippians? The scripture say, work out your own salvation with fear and trembling. It says, work out your own salvation with fear and trembling. That's a prime example that another brother's work and another brother's lack has nothing to do with yours. A brother can help you. He could, pull you up, iron sharpens iron. But when the rubber meets the highway, only what you do is going to get you in the kingdom. How you work is going to be betrayed when our Heavenly Father say good and faithful servant, when he put a crown on your head. All right, another brother's work, you're not going to get judged according to another brother's work. And another brother not going to give you his oil so he can miss the mark, man.
Yeah, what the scripture say, work out your own salvation, man. This thing, hey, Yahushua did all the trimming that he was going to do, man. He gave us all the fire he was going to give out. He's not giving out no more fire. This is the fire right now. If you're not trying to get a part of this all that was going on right now, man, when shit hit the fan, basically when Jacob's trouble hit, when Jeremiah 16:16 hit, when the famine of the word hit, that's what you people are going to be hollering, man.
I got you something. Oh, you got something?
Hey, when you get a chance, get a Hebrews 4:1.
Come.
All right. Hey, I got this precept. I break it down for that. It's Philippians 2:12. Wherefore, my beloved, as you have always obeyed, not us in my present only, but now much more in my absence, work out your own salvation with fear and trembling.
Right. And like I say, they're not here with us physically. Well, we know how the reincarnation works, but don't nobody know who is who. Can't nobody pinpoint and say, oh, that's the brother here. We know what the spirit reveals to us. But what they're saying is, like I say, we got to go. Like I say, after brothers separate on Saturdays, after brothers separate after conferences, after classes, sit downs, fellowship, and whatever it may be, you gotta go down your own lane, man. And everything that happens, this brother temptation might not be my temptation. That brother temptation might not be his temptation. And vice versa. You see what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, when we stand before the Lord, I'm not gonna be able to say, hey man, come tell the Lord I was tripping, bro. How's funny? Come, man, come on, you were right there with me, Like you really like the Lord right there looking at you every move that you make, man. That was it on that card?
Yeah.
All right, I go precept.
I got something for you, Kazagi. This is Ecclesiastes 10:18. It says, by much slothfulness, the building decayed.
Oh shit. You got it?
And,
and like I say, by much slothfulness, basically when you're not tending to the Lord's house, what's happening? You're gonna get mildew, shit like this, she's gonna start falling apart. She's gonna start looking slappy. It's not gonna even look like a fucking house, man. It's gonna look like a damn wreck. Like when you go in somebody's house and it's trash all over the fucking place and grass and shit growing all up on the side of the house, not cutting your grass, not keeping your shit trimmed. It looks horrible, man. You see?
And this not any house. This the house of David, man. This the third temple, man. You see, so we supposed to be spiritual carpenters, right? We got a job to do, man.
Right.
It says, and through idleness of the hands, the house drop it through.
That's right, man. Idleness doing nothing, man. It's doing nothing, man. You know what I'm saying? The Lord got us right here to be spokesmen for the kingdom. Like you got representatives for Esau's kingdom and Esau's society. This is the highest rank that a man can get on earth, man. To be a representative for the house of Yahweh Shem Yahushua, man. Literally. We're literally the mouthpiece of the Lord, man. We're a part of that trumpet. We're that trumpet. We're that song. We're the people that out here rapping the lyrics to the song. The lyrics are written in the Bible. Just like when you're on your phone, you get the niggas in the studio booth and shit, and they looking at their phone. But look, this our lyrics right here, man. Go ahead, brother.
That was it, brother. That's it. I just had that precept.
What I was gonna say too, one reason why your lamp go out because most guys lose that fear of the Most High. And That's one way the lamps go out, man.
And a lot of time that shit come in when the Lord start blessing Jake. You notice every time Jake get a little breath of fresh air, man, he starts slacking. As soon as the Lord, you'll have a situation where Jacob come in the truth, and we personally seen this situation, man, where brother and I wouldn't have nothing. We go to the store, get something to drink. Hey, what you want to drink, brother? Oh, man, I'm shot. I ain't got it. That brother go from that to brother that's never having nothing to having a good job, a nice spot, and the brother be doing good all the way up until where the Lord bless him with a good so-called in this society, a good slave job, a vehicle, a transportation, you know what I'm saying, and the roof over his head, and that's when you stop hearing from him. That's when Jake started fucking off.
Ain't a woman, shit.
Yes, I forget that, man.
New woman, man.
And Eve, man, and Eve. You know, a lot of these younger brothers, they be on fire. It's like Jake be on fire when he mad at the bitch. But as soon as shit going good with the bitch, it's like fuck your hoe. You know what I'm saying? That's sad. You shouldn't let that be a beacon to let brothers know. Oh, well, I know what that brother going through. We having woman problem. You shouldn't be that easy to read, man. But go ahead, I can finish it off.
I got one for you. You can break it down.
What the brother finished?
Now I was waiting for Quad to get back, but you got it. You got it.
No. The one you just read, you done with that one. But go ahead.
I'm done with the one I had. Yeah.
You got it.
I got one for you, Kazaki. This is Hebrews 4:1. It says, "Let us therefore fear, lest a promise being left as of us entering into his rest." If it says, any of you should seem to come up short of it, for unto us was the gospel preached, as well as upon them.
Yeah.
But the word preached did not profit them, not being mixed with faith in them that hear it.
Oh, yeah, that's right, man. Read that one more time, Mark. It's kind of like
yeah,
go ahead.
As Hebrews 4:1 said, "Let us therefore fear, lest a promise being left us of entering into his rest." It says, "Any of you should seem to come up short of it, for unto us was the gospel preached."
Basically short of that promise, man. Go ahead. But unto us was the what?
The gospel preached.
Go ahead.
It says, as well as unto them, but the word preached did not profit.
It was preaching to us as well as it was preached to all of you viewers out here. It was preached to everybody that's in the video and everybody that's watching these videos have heard this gospel. Go ahead.
It says, but the word preached did not profit them.
Right. So the scriptures that's going out, people didn't take heed to them. You didn't take heed to all of these warnings that these prophecies is giving you, man. You didn't get prepared according to the scriptures. All of these troubles and woes that's coming on here. You didn't take these things serious. You took them as no. You took them to no. You took them as they were nothing. So it didn't profit you. It's going to profit those brothers out here that's actually practicing, man, rehearsing the righteous acts. You know, the Lord purposely put us through these hells and trials and tribulations and shit like that, man, basically to strengthen us, to exercise us, to work us out, to make us strong, man. So when Jacob's trouble really come here, you know, we won't be a bunch of pussies crying like, oh, Lord, I'm hungry. Ain't nothing to eat.
Moses, you brought us out here in the wilderness to die.
No, my phone won't log on the internet. But go ahead, brother. Finish it off.
It says, not being mixed with faith in them that hear it.
Go ahead.
And, I brought it out because it's saying about back in that Matthew, the 25th chapter, about your lamps going out, man. And one way your lamp go out is not having that fear. Guys lose that having that fear again, man. Oh, I ain't got to be to camp on time. Oh, I ain't got to do this. I ain't got to listen to that brother, man.
Yeah. You know? I mean, it go back to being complacent. It all go back to being complacent. When Jake comfortable, that's when Jake is spiritually at his worst, man. Every time. When the brother start hitting you, you be on a normal, you like, man, this brother don't never call me serious like this. Every time I talk to this brother, he be on some foo-foo shit. He don't technically be on some real short spiritual shit. This brother going through something. Something going on right now. You know what I'm saying? And it should be that way. You should when the Lord having mercy on you, that's when you should go hard because you kind of want you know what I'm saying? We catching hell as it is. You don't want extra fucking hell on you. You know? So when you win that balance, when you got that, man, it's just right, man. Time, you know, the Lord got it where I got the internet. I can watch the videos. I can go on Wi-Fi. I can edify. I can do this. I got a vehicle where I can go and meet up with the brothers. A couple brothers need ride. I can do this. The Lord giving you all of these different venues to serve Him. He's not giving you the venues to put Him on the back burner and go serve your fucking self, man. For some reason, and Jake got it to where the Lord is supposed to wrap His thing around what the fuck you got going on. Some old nappy head, bald head bitch out here, man. They gonna wrap the Lord around these slop assholes, and then when you see the bitch, you be like, really? You know? Really? You know what I'm saying? Like this brother clearly is not worried about the kingdom. If this is what he's at peace with, you know, he in his kingdom. You know? Go ahead, Art.
That was it.
Hey,
I think he told Ra'aya to get one earlier.
That he read it.
Hebrews 4:1.
That guy.
Oh, so yeah, it already read it.
Hey, when he going into, let's finish it in Matthew 25. We'll touch on it.
I got it.
You was at verse 8?
Yeah, I was at verse 8. Yeah.
All right.
It's 9 now.
All right.
You want to keep going?
Yeah, brother.
It says, this Matthew 24:9. But the wise answered, saying, not so. Least there be not enough for us and you, but go rather to them that sell and buy for yourselves.
All right, and that's why you have to redeem the time, because the day is evil, man. When our Heavenly Father turns off this faucet and the famine of the word come, now you serious when you see heads rolling down the street. Now you serious when you see all hell breaking loose. You're going to look for him and you're not going to be able to find him. That's why the scripture says, seek Yahweh Shemawah while he may be found. All right? The Most High don't deal with people that don't rock out in the household of faith. If you believe and you have faith, you're going to act on it right then and there. Okay? When shit hits the fan, it's too late. And that's what happened with those foolish virgins, man. When they see heads rolling, spaceships in there, shoot laser beams, oh, now they believe. Oh, we're the children. Now they're ready to cleave. And the Most High don't get down like that. Let's see what He's going to tell them.
Hey, Quab.
You got it, brother.
And through the Spirit, too, when you look at that, when it says, but rather go to them that sell and buy for yourselves, through the Spirit, that's the elders, man. That's the ones that's buying and selling, man. We the ones, we only got enough oil for ourselves, man. The brothers that have been in this truth over really a decade now, man. You know, this is a little bit. The ones that's buying and selling in the elders, man. So if you want any oil, you gotta go to them. You know, if it's for you to even get any oil, man. But you got it out.
And it's free, to add to it. To add to it is free. This Sirach 51:25. It says, I opened my mouth and said, buy her for yourself without money. So it like you said, it's free. Freely I receive, freely give. So what's your excuse? Why you don't have it? Because
that's what makes them fools.
That's right.
That's what made them fools. You can get this free of charge. No taxes, nothing. This is what can save your life, and you shun it, you reject it. That make you a foolish man, man. And then the people that's giving it to you, they giving these rivers of living water so you quench your thirst. Give me this bread of life so you can be filled. And what do? He said, Jerusalem that killed the prophets. Yeah. You kill people that's coming to bring aid to you.
And then it boils back down to basically y'all, you know, Jake really want to be in a position where he got the best of both worlds. Jake want to be, just in case these men they are telling the truth, I want to be good on this side, and I want to be good with Esau, just in case what they saying is bullshit. You see what I'm saying? You know what I mean? It don't work that way. You got to be all in or you all out. Period. You know, I got a precept whenever that brother finished for you the point, but it was on the point. But go ahead. That was it.
That was the one. I made it.
All right. This St. Matthew 6:24. It says, "No man can serve two masters, but either he will hate the one and love the other. Either you gonna hate this world, or you're gonna hate this truth, man. One or the other. Because if you playing with the truth, really and truly, deep down, you really hate the truth, because you got to come up with all of these different lies and fake ass personalities just to make brothers feel like you 100% with it, man. But deep down, your mind some fucking what else, you know. So overall, over time, and we've seen this over time, the truth becomes an inconvenience to you, man.
Yeah, I gotta cut the grass out.
Yeah, it becomes an inconvenience when you talking to the brother. He like you get on his nerves and shit. You be like, well, damn, bro, I'm not the one that put you on a fucking slave ship. You know, I'm not the one that gave you a fucking pay cut at work or didn't give you the raise that you think you deserve at the fucking job. I didn't do that. I didn't rape, rob, and murder your fucking ancestors and all of those shit. Like, what the fuck you mad at me for?
I'm not the reason you go to work 10 hours, 12 hours a day and still don't have enough to pay your bill.
But that it goes to show, man, these things, when you give too much into this world, man, it causes you to hate this truth. You start to resent this thing, man. And a lot of times you see these examples when brothers fall out. Next thing you know, you were like, they talk all kind of shit about beginning with the apostles all the way down to us, man. They get to talk all type of shit. And you be like, damn, this dude was amongst us. That nigga felt like that the whole time. That nigga been holding that shit in. But anyway, it says, no man can serve two masters, but either he will hate the one and love the other, or else he will hold to the one and despise the other. Ye cannot serve the Most High and mammon. Therefore I say unto you, take no thought for your life, what ye shall eat, or what ye shall drink, nor yet for your body, what ye shall put on. Is not the life more than meat, and the body than raiment? You know? So like I said, at the end of the day, that's a lot of times be the thing that get Jake this fucking world, man. Jake be worried about this fucking society and not enough with the Lord. When your foundation, that's why the scripture talks about the foundation. When your foundation is not right, everything else in your life is not going to be stable, man. Everything going to fall apart. Because your foundation and the foundation begins with the spiritual truth, man, with this truth. It's a spiritual thing. Spiritually, you got to be right before everything that reflects you on the outside come together, man. If you fucked up in the head, people gonna see it on the outside, man. This dude fucked up in the head, man. This dude bumped his head against the wall for 10 hours of a day. He talked to himself when nobody's around. He walk outside butt ass naked. This and that. He do crazy shit. He act like he's schizophrenic or something like that. When people start doing that outwardly, it's some shit fucked up inwardly. So the same concept goes spiritually, man. When you fucked up spiritually, it's gonna show physically.
I got that right here.
You know? Go ahead, brother. That was it on the precept that I was gonna bring up.
Yeah, right here. This is Matthew 23 and 26. It says, thou blind Pharisees. It says, clean first thou which is within the cup. And
read that one more time. Read it again,
It says, this is Matthew 23:26. It says, thou blind Pharisees, clean first that which is within the cup and platter.
That's right.
The outside of them may be clean also.
That's right. The inward parts, man. You always got to focus on a beautiful precept, right? Focusing on the inward part, because like I say, everything begins spiritual, man. And if your spiritual priorities is not right, everything in your flesh is gonna fall apart. Even if it's not doing it in a rate to where you see it, spiritual brothers can see it, man. We understand one thing: we all catching hell. It's hard out here. You know what I'm saying? Brothers catching all type of different levels of this, different levels of that. Make brothers want to fucking go crazy out here on a daily basis. But at the end of the day, we understand what Big Brother went through. The one who you ignorantly call Jesus Christ, whom according to the Bible, his name is Yahweh. We know what he went through. So that's what keeps us with the faith to go through the little shit that we going through, because we like, man, the Lord, man, when he went through this times 10. He was killed for this. We complaining about a headache. We complaining about our feet hurt. My leg hurt.
I got two real fast.
I got one after.
Go ahead, brother.
This is
that was it on that one?
That was it on that one. I got two to go with. One
go ahead.
This is let me see. This is Hebrews 10 and 22. It says, let us draw near with a true heart in the full assurance of faith, have our hearts sprinkled from an evil conscience, and our bodies washed with pure water.
And what is consciousness? Consciousness begins where, man? In what the scriptures call the heart, what we call in this society the mind, man. You know? So you have to have a clear mind. To have a clear conscience is to have a clear mind, or what we call, scripturally speaking, a clear spirit, man.
I got one to answer that, what you just said. Going right with the one in Hebrews. This is James 4:4 and 8. James 4 and 8. It says, draw nigh to the Most High, and he will draw nigh unto you.
All right.
Clean your hands, ye sinners, and purify your hearts, ye double-minded.
Yeah, purify your hearts. And it said, why does it say it's double-minded right behind your hearts? Because your hearts is referencing the mind, man. And to be double-hearted, meaning you got two different things going on at the same time, like we said earlier, man, serving two masters, man. And the only two things that exist in the truth is black and white, hot and cold, right and wrong. Ain't no in between. Ain't no gray area. Ain't no kind of all right. Ain't no warm. Ain't no warmth in this. Either hot, cold, right or wrong, man. Wicked or righteous. You know, and we all got, like I said, everybody got testimonies where they can talk about how much hell they catch, man. But at the end of the day, man, we got to keep pushing. Period. The man who went through more shit than what you went through, he ain't trying to hit that shit. Y'all was shot like, man, look, when we go to somebody I'll get Zechariah 12:10 right quick. So you just finish a precept, Yakanan, and the brother gonna bring one out after you finish that. Go ahead.
Verse 9 in James 4 says, be afflicted and mourn. It says, and weep. Let your laughter be turned into mourning and your joy into heaviness.
That's right.
Humbly,
because right, and that's beautiful. That's a beautiful precept. Let your laughter be turned to mourning and your joy to what?
And your joy into heaviness.
Right. So that's the mindset we're supposed to be in right now. We all got heaviness of hearts, man. We all sorrow. What do we have to be called for about? We're fucking slaves, man. We don't have no goddamn power. You know? That means we got work to do. The so-called white man wake up to billions of fucking dollars, all type of $1 million vehicles, big ass fucking mansions all over the goddamn place, man. We got to wake up to this fucking chemtrail every goddamn morning, man. Eating all these fucking GMOs and shit. And you want to get comfortable out there.
You heard me?
What you say, Al?
Crackheads arguing and fighting and shit, man.
Yeah. On a daily fucking basis.
Hey,
we gotta wake up to this shit. Well, go ahead, brother. The brother, you finished out?
I got one more. I think Roger had something after me. It says, verse 10, humble yourselves in the sight of the Lord, and he shall lift you up.
That's right, man. And the Lord gonna lift us up because guess what? You got to become a blank CD, like we always say. Like I say, you got to become one of these babes out here, man. You got to be as a man that don't know shit when you come into this thing, because everything you knew prior to the truth, it ain't gonna do nothing but get you killed. You learn how to do a lot of things, man. You learn how to be a brother. You learn how to have faith. You know, you learn yourself. I mean, I'm talking about outside of what we call the basics. You know, we learn the Most High name, Yahweh Bashim, Yahweh Shah. We learn our nationality. But I'm talking about that inward part, like the brother said, man. Your heart, your inward parts, man. You know, it's a lot of things we learn as a man. We come around certain brothers, man. Like, you might see a brother for face value and say, oh, man, this brother this brother that. But when you actually get to talk to this brother and sup with this brother, you like, man, brother, you know what I'm saying? Man, we had all these differences and stuff, man. That's a sterling up brother, right? That's a good people right there. You know what I'm saying? That's what the truth do. Not only do it build you up outwardly, you know, you don't eat pork no more. You don't celebrate Christmas no more. You don't celebrate all these holidays and shit like that. But it also builds you up mentally. Like we say, build your heart, your consciousness and all that. It builds you up mentally, man. It teaches you how to think. It teaches you how to make righteous judgment, man. You know what I'm saying? When you have different brothers, they might be going through the situation. A nigga in the world gonna do what? Become an instigator. Oh man, this nigga said that. I know you ain't gonna let a nigga say that about you. Oh man, da 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 da. been an instigator, but when you in his truth, just a little small example. In his truth, it heightens up your mind and your spirit to the mindset to where you like, hey, what the fuck y'all talking about, man? At the end of the day, Esau's the fucking devil. He's still in power. You gotta wake up. You gotta wake up. You gotta wake up to hell in the morning, and you gotta go to bed at night in hell in the fuck tomorrow night. You know what I'm saying? So who the enemy of the day? You know, this is the type of transformation that the spirit take on man, on the men of the Lord, that is, you know? But go ahead, brother.
Hey, that just goes to show, if you have even the most basic understanding of this truth, you know this isn't the time to be playing around. Apostle Ricard always brings up this example from that movie Platoon. They went out on their first night patrol, and one of the soldiers was showing a picture of his girlfriend, saying, "Oh, I got this girl waiting for me back at home." And he was the first one that got killed that night. We're in a spiritual war right now. This isn't the time to be being half in and half out. And
that's right, brother.
And just to back off also what the brother said, Esau wakes up every morning to billions of dollars and just living the life up. But how does he get and maintain that? Through fighting. He's fighting a carnal war against us, but we're fighting a spiritual war against him, which is just that much more precious than what he's fighting. With you, Jake's trying to be half into this world. You're trying to tap into Esau's base blessing. You're trying to compete with a beast man.
Right.
This is 2 Timothy's chapter 2. I'm gonna start at verse 3. Thou therefore endure hardness as a good soldier of Yahushua HaMashiach. Big brother went through worse torments than we're gonna go through.
Hey, brother, beautiful, beautiful guy. You got it out. Go ahead, elaborate on it. We got a precept coming up behind it.
Yeah, I got one for you too, Roddy.
So it's only right that if we've been called to this truth, to give it our all, because a lot of brothers know that this is the last reincarnation. This is the last time to get everything right and to be in that
the last time and the most important time. You know, and it's an honor. It's an honor to be in the truth. That's what I'm saying. Like, who in their right mind want to take this for granted, man? It's an honor to be in the truth. This is the last time, man. This is the last kingdom. And we're a part of the ones that's helped bringing this bitch down spiritually, man. We might not be physically taking this motherfucker down right now. We're gonna leave that to Big Brother, man, and Allaham when they get here and get us and give us the spiritual power. But as of now, we're spiritually fucking this bitch up, man. We fucking this bitch up to the point they gotta make up lies about us. The Southern Poverty Law gotta make up lies about us, man. You know? They gotta add to us, man. All these guys are terrorists. Yes, we're spiritually terrorizing you fucking people. Yes, we're spiritually terrorizing you. We're not blowing a goddamn thing up. We're not strapping bombs to each other. We're not raping no motherfucking body. We're not no fucking pedophiles. You find one brother out here who got a fucking pedophilia or rape case on his ass, man. You find one brother with amongst the men of the Lord that's going through this shit, man. I can find 30 Edomites to every brother who you think fucking around like that, man.
That's right.
But nevertheless, these are the type of tags you want to identify with us, man, because you don't have no concrete proof on nothing against us, man. You don't have no case against us at all. But that's what the devil do. He always victimize and demonize the individual that's exposing him. Because he know that he got the world drunk on his wine, and he know the control that he manipulates over the world. He know it's easy for him to make the world believe whatever it is that he wants them to believe.
And he losing that power. That deceiving tool that he used, he's losing. Everybody's waking up to that bullshit.
That's right, man.
I want to back you up, Kazaki.
Go ahead,
This is Wisdom of Solomon 2:11. It says, "Let our strength be in the law of justice, for that which is feeble is found to be none work."
Wait, repeat that one more time. For that which is feeble is what?
It says Wisdom of Solomon 2:11. It says, "Let our strength be the law of justice, but that which is feeble is found to be none work."
That's right. Go ahead.
It says, "Therefore, let us lie in wait for the righteous."
That's right, man. So we're lying in wait, man. We ain't out here trying to be feeble, and we're not out here trying to make excuses and complaints and all this old stuff like that, man. The brother said earlier, man, we're not going through half of what Yahushua went through. You know, Matter of fact, we got the scripture on there. Go ahead, bro.
And it says,
hold on. Salaki, brother. Go ahead and finish that.
It says, therefore, let us lie in wait. You know, this is Esau's conscience right here. It says, therefore, let us lie in wait for the righteous, because he is not of our turn.
That's right.
He is clean contrary to our doings.
That's right. He's a terrorist. You know, these guys are a threat to our society. Let's get to the let's contact the LGBTQ. You gotta add the Q to it now. It ain't just LGBT no motherfucker more. They done added the Q to it. Literally, it's LGBTQ. It's queers in it now. You know, so let's alert them to start demonizing these guys. We're gonna get all the information, all the video clips of these dudes saying faggots, and we're gonna use it against them to incriminate them. And we're going to put hate crimes on them. These are the different tactics the so-called white man is going to use and is using to take us down, man. But what the Lord say when they deliver us up before judges and governors and so on and so forth, man, he says, think not what to say, man. Because guess what? The Lord got the law in our inward parts. Not pertaining to Jeremiah 31:31 as of yet making us perfect, but as far as the wisdom and knowledge, keeping us stable in those times, man. The Lord got us equipped with those things, man. I can't wait to, you know, if the Lord, just say, hypothetically speaking, prophetically speaking, I'll say that, prophetically speaking, you be the brother that the Lord put before all these judges, and you know that Yahweh Shem Yahushua is on your side, man. It's going to be televised before the world, man. And the Lord clearly got that spirit on you. This is not me speaking. This is Yahushua speaking. Man, that's going to feel good to curse them fucking devils in their face. Expose them in their motherfucking face and look the elites, not just these old everyday low level ass heathens and peasants and shit that we see on a daily basis when we out there on the highways and byways. But we're gonna see the actual lawmakers, man, the actual people that controls the fucking temperature that we gotta live in. We're gonna actually be able to look at them motherfuckers in their face and use this word as a testimony against their ass, man. And it's gonna be a cakewalk. It's gonna be a cakewalk. It's a cakewalk dealing with Esau ass, man. But that's why he want to suppress us, because he know that we're the ones that's going to expose his ass, man. He know that we're the ones that's actually telling the truth. And the brother said earlier, he's losing his credibility amongst the other nations. It's becoming hard for him to go amongst the other nations and deceive them the way he was able to do it in the past, man. Everything Esau said now, most nations take it for a grain of salt, do they not? They take this shit for a grain of salt. Finish it off, huh?
This says, therefore let us lie in wait for the righteous, because he is not of our turn.
Right, and their turn is right now. We're not of their turn. We're not of their kingdom. We're not of their rulership right now, man. We're against it. We're anti-Esau. We're anti-democracy. And when I say that, I'm scripturally speaking for you fucking devils out there, man. According to the scriptures, America is going to be destroyed, man. According to the scriptures, the so-called white man is going into slavery. Period. And we stand on that. That was it, I
got a little more. It says, and he is clean contrary to our doing.
Go ahead.
Did he upbraid us with his slacking? He upbraid us with our offending of the law.
That's right. And they do that daily. We expose Esau on all of his wickedness, man. We expose him on his fucking faggotism, on his homosexuality, lesbianism, on his fucking poisoning the nations with all of these fucking GMOs and shit that he got us eating, on his fucking religion, on his fucking military, and his fucking government, man. Those are the three main branches of this fucking devil's poison, man. Those are the three ingredients in Esau's strong drink that all the nations are drunken off of, man. You know? And all those things go into what they call media, man. The world wouldn't fear the U.S. military if it was as much as they do, if it weren't for media. The so-called white man used the media to exploit his military, his religion, and his fucking laws, man.
Right. And
we're people that's using that same media that the so-called white man is using to make the nations drunk. We're using that same media to give them what they call it with alcoholics and shit go to that yeah, we giving them that. We're taking them out of that drunkenness, man. I can't think of the terminology for it. The AA and AA, AAA.
Rehab, huh?
Yeah, rehab. I just say rehab.
Rehab.
This is rehab for the lost sheep, man. We're giving rehab to the lost sheep, man. We're causing the ones that the Lord called prior to them even going into their mom's belly, man. Out of these fucking lies, man, that got you fucking going out your damn skull. Go ahead, brother.
You got some more meat, you got a little bit more. Let me go run through it though. It says, he has upbraided us in our offending of the law and justified, in object to our infirmity, the transgression of our education. He professed to have the knowledge of the Most High, and he called himself the child of the Lord.
That's what he do. Does not the so-called? It's not Esau calling themselves the chosen people of the Most High.
Nah, I know. He talking about us. He talking about how we.
Well, go back and read that part. Go ahead.
Let me read it over. Let me go back up to 12. It says, "Therefore, let us lie in wait for the righteous." This is Esau's thoughts. This is how he thinking about us. So he said, because he is not of our turn. He said he is clean contrary to our doing. He upbraid us with our offending of the law. It says he object to our infirmity, the transgressions of our education. It says he professed that he had the knowledge of the Most High. Talking about us.
Yeah.
And he called himself the child of the Lord.
Right.
So it says he was made to reprove our thoughts. That's what he's talking about us. We were made to reprove his thoughts, man.
And that's how you go out there and you, like I say, that become that spiritual rehab, that spiritual rehabilitation for the 12 tribes of Israel, man. Because they're drunk. They're drunken.
Right.
You know, the other nations, they're going to continue to be drunk until Revelation the 18th chapter kick in, man. They're going to even mourn for this bitch. When they see this bitch go up into flame, go into flames, they're going to even be mourning for this bitch, man. No more NBA, no more hip-hop, no more Migos, no more Rihanna, whoever, all these NFL, all that. Go ahead, bro.
Right, it says, he made, verse 15, he is grieved unto us even to behold. It says, for his life is not like other men's.
Yeah, he say he's agreed to us even to behold. Even to look at these guys, man. I hate the sight of these motherfuckers, man.
Yeah,
go ahead, brother.
You got a little more. It's funny though, man. This how Esau thinks, man. It's how he look at us and look at the world and things of that nature, man. It says, for his life is not like other men's. His ways are his ways are of other fashion. We have esteemed him as counterfeits.
God.
He upbraided from our ways, from the filthiness. He pronounced it the end of the just to be blessed, and made it his boast that the Most High is his Father. Let us see if his words be true. Let us prove that what ways happen in the end of him. For it says, for if the just man be of the Son of the Most High, he will help him and deliver him from the hands of his enemies. That's it.
And that goes to show you that he is our adversary. He is Satan in the physical incarnation, because he said, let us prove to see if he's the man of the Lord. All right, that means he's an adversary to the elect. That's Satan, man.
Hey, got one more, because you going into it, you just said it. This 19 says, let us examine him for his despitefulness. What is despitefulness? Like, yeah, let us examine him for despitefulness and torment, that he may be known, that we may know his meekness and prove his patience, man. So they really want to fuck us up just to say we really the elect, man.
Yeah.
All right. This Zechariah 12:10. And I will pour upon the house of David and upon the inhabitants of Jerusalem the spirit of grace and of supplications.
Right, spirit of grace and supplications, man. right? You know, when you having supplications, you praying, crying out to the Lord, you know what I'm saying, and all of that, man. You know, go ahead.
And they shall look upon me whom they have pierced, and they shall mourn for him.
So so when Yahushua come back, he gonna show us what real suffering is, man. He gonna show us what true pain is, what true endurance is. Going back to what the brother Raja had brought out earlier, man. When he was going back and when he was saying how Jake out here complaining about what they going through and this and that, man, we haven't even tasted a percentage of what this brother went through, man. And the time's gonna come when Yahushua gonna come back, and when he gather his elect, he's going to reveal to the elect his crucifixion, man. He's gonna bring back to our remembrance how he got killed and humiliated for our sakes, man. And it said we're gonna mourn on that day. We're gonna cry when we see him. You know? Go ahead, brother.
As one mourner for his only son.
Go ahead.
And shall be in bitterness for him.
That's right. So that lets you know right there, man, with the level of suffering that he did, man, we can't compare. That's why he was worthy when you go in the book of Revelations. He was the only one found in the heaven and the earth that was found worthy to open the seal, man. Open up the seals. That's the reason why we can understand the scriptures. That's why we can go into Revelations and break down Revelations. We can go into Daniel, break down Daniel, second Ezra, so on and so forth, different prophecies, wherever the prophecies may be, where there need to be prophets to break them down. That's why you find us in those areas, man. Because of what Yahushua did. He made it possible through his suffering. And he stood up, you know, and he went as a lamb, as a lamb going out to the slaughter. You don't never see a lamb when they going to sacrifice their sheep. That sheep don't panic. That sheep just wherever that sheep be calm. They just walk on down to the spot until they slit the throat, man.
Hey, but that's heavy though. You know, that's why we compare it to the sheep. That's what Yahushua ain't make no noise.
That's right.
He even flinch or nothing. But show you who the goat is, man. Through the spirit, the goat is Esau. Esau even look like the goat. He got goat ass hair on him. You know, he like
worship a goat.
When it comes to this devil, you know, being put to death, you know, and you think we lying, go watch a video on YouTube called "How to Make the Devil Cry." Them devil, you know, these Edomites, they don't want to die, man. They go to hooping and hollering, crying, snotting.
Yeah, so those two. They don't know how to suffer either. Another thing about Esau don't know how to suffer.
Oh no, indeed.
Esau don't know how to suffer at all, man.
Hey, we prove that. We can prove that through with the Genesis 25.
Yeah, Esau don't know how to suffer.
One came out strong.
And not only that, Genesis 25 and what is that? Luke 16. Is that St. John 16 with the Lazarus and the rich man? What is that?
Oh yeah. That's Luke.
Luke.
It's Luke 19.
Luke 16. Yeah. I mean, look what Esau was doing in that parable, man. You don't know what suffering is, man, and you're gonna get it double. Not only the severity of it is going to be double, but the timeline of it is going to be double, man.
That's right, man.
You know? But like I say, man, going back on Jake, we're not going to let you slide, but going back on Jake, man, and you slackers out here, you guys out here that think that, you know, you got another 15 years to just live your life and get yourself in order, and then once you're financially stable, you can go ahead and start serving the Lord, man. For you guys like that, man, look, the Lord don't need dudes like that, bro. Because you're not in reality. You're not living in reality, man. You don't know what the fuck going on if that's the mindset you got. Man, this family first, man. Hey, I hear what y'all saying, bro. But when it come to me and mine, man, hey, man, my family got to eat, bro. I mean, I don't see nowhere in the scriptures where it say that your family gonna starve either. Where it say that at? You know,
I got something for you.
All right, that was pretty much it.
God, well, just to add on to you, if we haven't learned yet, excuse is nothing but a white lie. It's a lie unwrapped, man. That's all excuses is at the end of the day, man.
Hey,
but this, huh?
I was just gonna say real quick, excuses are like assholes. Everybody's got one.
Yeah, that's it, man. So when you come with excuse, man, you'll see somebody turn their nose up and just be like, man, just hey, I'd rather you just say what it is. That way we could move along with the process, man. All right. But people use excuses as they find a place to buy time with. It's like I'm gonna buy some time when I tell them this, instead of just keeping it real, man. But this Proverbs 21 and 25, it says the desire of the slothful killeth him, for his hands refuse the labor. And one who got excuses, man, he'll pile excuse on excuse and on excuse of why he's not doing what he's supposed to do. That's just like if we tell our children, do the chores, right? When you get home from school, it shouldn't be no excuse for that. When you get in there and you ain't did the chores, what's your excuse gonna be, man? But those who got this doctrine is supposed to be doing the work, it's really excuseless for you. But except though you decide to be excuseful. I got one more, then you got it, Raya. This Proverbs 22 and 13, and it's just for you excuse holders. It says, the slothful man said, there is a lion without. I shall be slain in the streets, man. Oh, let me read that again. The slothful man said, there is a lion without. I shall be slain in the streets, man. This is a man of high excuse, because the prophets get slayed day in and day out, man. We even get slayed when we're in the confines of our houses, when we turn on the TV to see that we black extremists, when we see that we so-called black extremists, so-called people haters, so-called Hebrew black Israelites, man. We slain everywhere we go, to our right, to our left, up, down, at jobs, everywhere, man. We don't got excuses. We still pump the word out, man. That's right, got
man. What it says, the captive, the captive, next hasten,
yeah, to be, yeah. He hastened to be, right, to be loose.
So we trying to get the fuck out of here, man. Being tired and making excuses is not the spirit of a man that's tired of being enslaved, man. A true king is not comfortable serving another motherfucking nation, man. Period. You know, we're not trying to just be in this bitch. This is like it's a saying I heard a while back. It say, I would rather get the electric chair than get comfortable in prison, man. Get comfortable fucking a nigga in the ass. I mean, let's name some of them prison stories, man. Oh, that's my what they call that, commissary and all this old shit. You get on a certain line, you gotta fight every fucking day, looking over your back. This nigga over here, you taking a shower. You gotta look fucking back and shit.
Death is better.
Death is better than that, man. But Jake loved that institutionalized. Jake loved it.
Black culture and is drenched in our society, man. Then when they get out of jail, they throw picnics for
right.
Them.
So and it's bagging up. They're saying like getting into this whole so-called making it in the black community mindset is institutionalization, bro. That's been institutionalized because everybody that's in that mindset, what they do when they see people like us. Oh, they full of hate. Oh, them niggas crazy. I believe in Jesus. Look what Jesus did for me. I got a nice house. I got a nice this. I got a nice that. What y'all God doing for y'all? Y'all mad. What y'all mad for? All that hooping and hollering and cussing and this and that. That ain't God. That ain't the God I serve and stuff like that. That's institutionalized.
Hey, if I can say real quick, you gotta have I'm sick and tired of being sick and tired mentality, man.
That's right.
We tired of taking the low. The men of the Lord tired of taking the low, taking the back burner. The men of the Lord tired of that, man. You got it, bro.
And that is exactly why we are crying and fucking sighing, man. That's why we crying and sighing, man. We're not comfortable. But at the same time, we're not trying to cry that woe is me. Like me and a few of the brothers, we talk about that spirit all the time, having that woe is me. We don't want you motherfuckers to feel sorry for us, man. We want to get the fuck out of here. Fuck feeling sorry for us, man. We ready for be delivered. The brother got a precept.
This Isaiah 28:15, man. Like he was saying, this is the spirit our people are in, man. Fucking dildo heads. Because ye have said, we have made a covenant with death, and with hell are we at agreement. When the overflowing scourge shall pass through.
That's not what it is. That not what it feels like. Like we made a fucking covenant with death. We wake up to it. We go to sleep to it. We cry on a daily basis to the Lord. I mean, literally, brothers cry when they talk to the Lord, man. When they pray out to the Heavenly Father in Yahweh, man. Brothers be in fucking tears, man. And we still have to wake up to this fucking disgustingness, man. Go ahead, brother.
When the overflowing scourge shall pass through, it shall not come unto us. That's the niggas thing. All right? For we have made lies our refuge, and falsehood have we hid ourselves.
That's what they're going to be saying when the light bulb go off in their motherfucking head. That's what they're going to say when they say they shall seek me early, man. They shall seek the Lord early. Y'all going to get y'all senses in that day, man. Because you're going to realize that you're institutionalized. You're going to realize that the warden is not for you. How you had a warden over the prisons and shit. You got them old Uncle Tom, man, Jake. I'm what they call it, good behavior and all of those shit like trustees. You know, trustees and shit like that. You niggas are trustees in this society, man. If you break America down as a prison penitentiary, state penitentiary, you focus. This is what you trustees are gonna be saying, man.
It's a big word, and the word ward means to be locked down. You're locked down in this society.
That's what y'all gonna be saying. That was it, the brother head. Good.
This is the one I had. This remind me of what you were just saying. This is Baruch 1:19. I'm gonna read down. It says, "Since the days of the Lord, since the day that the Lord brought our forefathers out of the land of Egypt, until this present day, we have disobeyed unto the Lord our power, and we have been negligent. What is
negligent?
Let me get some light. It says in not hearing his voice. Wherefore the peoples cleave unto us in the curse which the Lord appointed by Moses his servant at the time that he brought our fathers out of the land of Egypt, to give us a land that flowed with milk and honey."
Right, which is the kingdom. Which is the kingdom, not America. That land that flowed with milk and honey is not America. And it's beautiful you brought that point out, because the brother put a comment, the brother D. Duncan. He said, how can you say such a thing about the greatest paradise on earth? You know what I'm saying? But that's what you niggas act like, man. You act like you're in the kingdom. You act like niggas get a motherfucking a Corvette. He done made it. You give a nigga a Corvette and where you can't tell a nigga shit. You can't tell a nigga shit, boy. Nigga get a Corvette, a fresh line, and some Balenciagos,
and won't have a house.
Oh man, this is a done dollar.
And won't have a house or apartment, man.
Yeah, switch a big booty woman. Shit, he in heaven.
Hey, now he don't want no big booty woman. He want another nigga woman, man. That's what he want.
Yeah.
He want another nigga bitch, man. That's these sick, nasty ass niggas. That's what they rap about. They never notice, brothers. They don't never rap. We even get to that rap shit, but they don't never rap about their own bitch. They always rap about another nigga bitch. And I'm like, y'all niggas don't realize you're going into another man, the nutted head, all this DNA, all inside this bitch, and you bragging about the shit, man.
God damn. I'm walling up. God, I got a little more. You heard me? I think the thing probably froze up. When I finish it out, it says, like as it is to see this day. Nevertheless, we have not hearkened unto the voice of our Lord, our power, according unto all the words of the prophets whom he has sent unto us. And that's us today, man. The Lord has sent the prophets back out to reprove you, man, to tell you where you went off at and to tell you where to get on the right track, you know. But Jake despised the prophets, man. Jake want to pretty much call the police on us. Jake want to, if it was left up to him, Jake want to actually put hands on us, man. You know.
And that's why, to add to you, that's why this man is still over us. That's why he got these powers still over us, roaring over us as a roaring lion, as a raging bear, man. That's why we still under curses, man, because we haven't turned back into the Lord. But
a little more.
You got a little more? Go ahead.
That's one. It says, but every man followed the imagination of his own wicked heart to serve strange gods. And one way to serve strange gods is run after this money, man. It's not a thing to having things, having you a decent car and a house. There's nothing wrong with that. But when you pursue this shit where these guys over talking about going to get the bag, that's when it becomes a problem, man. You're making money a god, man. That's why it's, in the world it says money is the root of all evil, but the scripture says for the love of money is the root of all evil, man. I'm gonna finish it out. It says, and to do evil in the sight of the Lord, our power, man.
You can't set aside the labor of love. Like you said, we know we gotta live, and get our daily bread, man. But hey, we can't set aside the labor of love and decide to put something in front of it, man.
Yeah, putting your kids in front of it, putting an electric lawnmower in front of the Lord, man.
Yeah, man. Hey, real shit. And that brother not just saying that to be funny. That brother speaking facts.
Yeah, man. You was gonna wrap your fucking neck with that same electric lawnmower, man. Guys be tripping. We didn't have some slow bellies amongst us, man.
Crazy.
Hey, in the words of the brother, man, they gonna get caught with their ass in the breeze, man. You gonna be out there cutting grass, and your ass gonna get caught in the breeze, man.
Yeah, we done had some spiritual radio raheems, man, around us, man. This can't get spiritual can't get rights, man.
God.
And that goes back to what the brother was saying earlier, man. This truth is so time consuming and it takes so much of your time.
It'll make you hate it if you ain't with
it. They got to the point they were inconvenient.
And you see it. Man, I love it. How long we gonna be out here? I got something to do. I gotta go watch the kids.
Yeah, man. Salute them brothers.
Salute them brothers so we can go. You know what I'm saying?
I was gonna say something too. Through the spirit, I just thought of this. This word is like spiritual herbs, man. Because the thing about herbs don't work like this GMO shit in the hospitals. They don't work. Herbs don't work like this. Herbs work over a period of time to flush you all the way out to get them impurities and different.
When getting flushed out, do it feel good to get flushed out during that flush out process? That shit feel horrible, man.
Right. So that's the way this word is like spiritual herbs, man. It works over time and it's tedious, man. If you don't take your time and actually manage your time with herbs, you'll get tired of it and just leave it alone. So this is the same way this truth is, man. You gotta take time with this and nourish it up, man.
And that go back to trimming your lamp. That's what trimming your lamp is, man.
That's right.
Having a self-analysis of yourself, buffeting yourself.
Tell them, brother, about speaking on your point. Tell them about the fucking pills we were talking about, the ones that flush you out. How that shit make you feel?
That's what I was talking about, man. How you miserable. You like one of the brothers put me on oxy powder. I'm like, I don't see how he could go to work on that motherfucker, man. That shit flushes you out, man. I'm talking about.
Do it feel good? Yeah. Are you in a peaceful state of mind, like la? No. You know what I'm saying? No. That shit how you feel.
All that gunk and stuff coming out, man. Right. It's a process, and that's what it is when the Most High bring you into this truth. Is He dumps you in hot lava, dumps you in fire, purifying you of all the old man. The way you deal with controversy, the way you deal with women, the way you deal in just this life. Where you hold the conversation, the subject matter of the conversations you hold. Everything changes when you come into this truth, man. It's time consuming. This truth takes out a lot of your time. So if you're a nigga and you got other things you want to go, it got a scripture say, where a man heart is where you'll find that man. I'm roughly paraphrasing. Yeah.
Where a man heart, his treasure will lie there also. Where a man treasure is, his heart lie there also. Yeah.
That's what I'm talking about, brother. That's what I'm talking about. So if your treasure is your biological family, your daughter, your sons, all right, that's who you're going to be. Hey, man, I got to get back to the kids, man. Hey man, we're going to. Hey bro, I know the sit downs be 2 hours, bro. This week, man, we're going to try to make
30 minutes, at least 30, about 30
man.
minutes, no more than 30 minutes.
Man, brothers, we don't want to hear that shit, man. We got children just like you, man. Brothers got jobs just like you. Brothers going through the same thing, man. The Most High want those going hard. He say, be on fire. He's commanded his men to be on fire.
Right. And then you got Passover and stuff like that coming up, man. Now you got now that you didn't want to do it the way the Lord called us to do it. Now you got to keep Passover with the kids, man. And what's so sad, what's so sad about it, you 9 out of 10 times you're not gonna even keep the Passover, man.
Nah.
You have your fucking feet cocked up, pried up on the couch with the remote in your hand, man.
And the Most High told just he say he have his reward. When you read Matthew 6th chapter, he said they have their reward. You want to be a family man, he'll give you that. A lot of these guys, the Most High, they want to have a good job, 401k, and look good in front of men. The Most High, give it to them, man. You know, but if you want the kingdom of heaven, if you want immortality, immortal body, you're gonna go through holy hell, man. You're gonna go through fire, man. All right? You're gonna have to let go of the things of this world and come here. And it's time consuming. It's gonna take out a great part of your time. Brothers have lost families, literally. Brothers have lost contact with their children. Brothers have lost jobs. All right? Brothers have lost some brothers have lost it all, you know? Everything. You know? And that's what this truth do, man. The Most High isolates you, man. That's why I say he's a jealous partner. He looks at Israel as a comely, delicate woman, man, as a virgin, man, a chaste virgin. Paul said, I espouse you as a chaste virgin to Yahweh Shah, man.
I'd rather lose it all than my motherfucking mind, man, and my understanding of Yahweh Shah. Right, bro. Straight up.
Naked Job said he came in the world, naked shall he leave, man.
That's right, bro. That's right.
But spiritually, he had his what? He kept his garment out. He had his Earl. He left with that, though.
And go hand in hand what you say, brother. Matthew the 3rd chapter. When he say that church that thought they was in good case, he say, nah, man, you naked, wretched. He said, you wretched, naked. They think they're in good case because they got money. And the Most High look at them as naked and wretched, man.
That's right.
You damn sure you wretched if you butt ass naked in the kingdom. You just got a fucking lawnmower standing on side you.
Right.
You got this green ass electric lawnmower and nothing to show for it, man. Come on, man.
Man, that's sad, man. that's why we always push out there, man, for all you sincere brothers, younger brothers, man, that might be your first year or whatever, watching the truth, you know, the great millstone. Let me emphasize on that, watching GMS, beginning with the apostles all the way down to the least of us, man. For you brothers that just coming around, man, like I say, you got to be rooted and planted in this thing, man, around the clock. This can't just be something that you just do one day of the week. This got to be something you do around the clock, man. Like, we not just brothers on camera. When these cameras go off, some form of fashion, the Lord is still going to have us dealing with each other in some type of way, man.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's all, I mean, this is a lifestyle. This is not a what the word I'm looking for? This is not role playing.
Lifestyle.
This is a lifestyle. Yeah, this is not a hobby. That's a good one. This is not a hobby, man.
I got how you need to be when you finish, huh?
Bring it out, huh?
I'm gonna start at 6. This is Colossians 2:6. It says, as ye have therefore received Yahweh Mashiach, the Lord, so walk ye in him. And this is the point. It says, rooted and built up in him, established in the faith, as ye have been taught.
That's right.
Abounding therein with thanksgiving.
That's right. And you can't be established, man, when your mind and your spirit is in other places, man. You're established in this world, and this truth is just a hobby to you. It's just an extra. It's just something that you do to just keep your mind right, man. At least I feel like, you know, just in case they are the men of the Lord, at least I know I'm in good. I got a good report amongst them. But deep down, hey man, ain't no telling if that shit real or not. That's not establishing nothing, man. You just like the scripture say, man. You just going to and fro like a fucking drunkard, man. Wherever the wind take your ass, that's where you gonna go.
Yeah, another way too, is you know, when you have a guy that's not established himself, you gotta establish your household, man. You gotta lay law down on your kids and let them understand who your house shot is, man.
Hey man, I don't talk that type of language around my kids, man. I don't speak that around my kids.
Yeah,
whoa, bring your voice level down, bro. Yeah, man, I don't want my daughters to hear that, man.
These are facts, Akim. These are facts. This is not jokes. It's none of that. These are facts. This is past tense we're speaking.
Right.
Past tense.
Like that.
Yes.
You got the elder apostles, they established their house, and other brothers too. You know, brothers, you know, we don't sit up there and teach our wives anything, but I bet you 9 out of 10 you used to ask them something, they know who your house shot name is.
That's right.
No.
I mean, but like I said, but that proving the point. With your wife and your children, if they're up under your household, y'all live in the same household, and so on and so forth, and you have control of your kids, and you're a man of the Lord, why wouldn't your children know their nationality? Why wouldn't your children know the name of the Most High and His Son?
And what's the reason you don't want them to know?
Hey, FYI, I guess it is your livelihood. They know about your occupation you go to regularly, right?
Right.
So if the truth is your livelihood, like you said, they gonna, even if they spectating or sneaking and watching. My son done snuck and watched videos, Now I done told him go in the back, and brother turn around. Another brother noticed it, like, man, your son was right there the whole time.
Okay.
So, it is what it is at the end of the day. You know, I ain't saying that I ain't let him know nothing. I'm just saying generally. What can I do? Go back there and chastise him? No, man.
Right.
You know, just let him understand, man.
It's so bad. You know, I know a brother, the head of the Seattle camp. It's so bad that brother, he teaches whole household. He command and talk to his dogs in the Elisha Wan Kadash, man. And the dogs listen. You know, he said a name to them, and the dogs bark back, man. So how much more?
Oh, but the kids can't know, man. What the fuck?
Kids can't know, man. Something wrong.
What they do that at?
I got you a precept, right? This 2 Peter 3:11. Seeing then that all these things shall be dissolved, what manner of person?
Yeah, all of this shit is gonna be burnt the fuck up, man. All this shit that you're using as excuses to do other than what you see the men of the Lord doing, beginning with the apostles all the way down doing, is gonna be burnt up, man. Within 60 minutes. 60 minutes, all this shit gonna be burnt up. Everything you're risking your life for is gonna be gone in 60 fucking minutes. Go ahead, brother.
What manner of persons ought to be in all holy conversation and godliness?
Right. So if you know all this shit is gonna be burnt the fuck up, what mindset are you supposed to be in if you don't want to be burnt up with it? You know, that's common sense. You want your kids to get burnt up with the shit. So what you gonna do with your kids? Hey, baby, look, y'all come sit down, you know what I'm saying? Now, y'all know America is gonna be destroyed. I'm just basically giving an example of how we are with our kids. America is gonna be burnt up. When you see Esau or Edom, that's the nationality of so-called white people. You know, the Most High name is Yahweh. His son name is Yahweh. I mean, it's just ABC. This is just like teaching your kids ABC and how to fucking count.
I got to cut to that guy, man. I got to cut.
And that's the law. The law told us to teach our children, man.
Hey, Kazakia, actually, that's how we had to learn. We didn't know nothing. You had to go step by step, A by B. Hey, we spiritual babies, man. Again.
And that's why the scriptures say the renewed covenant is better than the one that he gave us round about Mount Sinai. That's the thing about it. The renewed covenant, you're not going to have to teach his brother and another man.
Hey, Kaya, give Matthew 24 and start at 44.
All right, I'm on.
I got to cut to that guy, man. One that say you don't supposed to teach your household, man.
This Matthew 24 and 44, because I already was still there. Yaquan had me there. It says, "This shall they also answer him, saying, Lord, when shall
Matthew 24 and 44.
This Matthew 24 and 44. Oh, there's 25 and 44. My bad. This 24 and 44. It says, therefore be ye also ready, for in such an hour as ye think not the Son of Man cometh.
Right, this is the point. Go ahead.
Who then is a faithful and wise servant, whom his Lord had made ruler over his household to give them meat in due season?
So did not because I can say you got full custody over your kids, you're a ruler of your household, man. And it says to give them meat in due season. What are you talking about? What you think it's talking about? Lamb? You think you're talking about turkey sausage? No, it's talking about
I don't speak about lamb and stuff like that around my kids. Just say chicken and turkey.
Keep going though. Right?
It says, blessed is that servant whom his Lord, when he cometh, shall find so doing.
Keep going.
Verily I say unto you that he shall make him ruler over all his goods.
Right, go ahead.
But and if that evil servant shall say in his heart, my Lord delayed his coming, and shall begin to smite his fellow servants and to eat and drink with the drunken,
that's what he do. That's him, Bob.
The Lord of that servant shall come in a day when he looking not for him, and in the hour that
he gonna come when he plugging that lawnmower, Bob.
Yeah. All the way to the end. Read all the way to the end.
It says, the Lord of that servant shall come in a day when he looketh not for him, and in an hour that he is not aware of, and shall cut him asunder, and appoint him with his portion with the hypocrites. There shall be weeping and gnashing of teeth.
That's cold, man.
That's right. And like I say, man, beautiful precept, Bob. Like I say, man, while you out here worrying about all this fucking foolishness, all this shit is gonna be burned up. I mean, how dare you, knowing that the entire livelihood of our children is based on Yahweh Shem Yahushua, man. Like I say, the Lord is the one who put us in these situations. So we know when our children are at school, or for brothers that don't have custody over your child, when they with their moms and shit like that. We know how reckless the nigga woman is, man. But at the end of the day, man, if you're doing what you're supposed to do for Yahweh Shem Yahushua, and your mind is on the kingdom, everything else is gonna be put in line for you, man. And the Lord know about your children, man. The Lord is taking care of your kids when your ass is asleep. When you got your little concubine or something stretched across the couch and y'all Netflixing or fire sticking it up for the night and shit like that. Your mind nowhere on the fucking kids. Guess what? Your house watching, I'm still watching them fucking kids, man. Straight up. The Lord knows what the fuck going on, but for some reason Jake get this idea that, well, man, let me go tend to this and this just in case the Most High ain't paying attention, man. The Lord might be busy watching the videos, man. So let me go check on the fam right quick, man. I might have to miss a month, a couple weeks, 2 or 3 weeks without coming, without fellowshipping at all, not showing my face, man. But just know I'm doing it for the sake of my family, man. What world are you fucking living in? You know, ridiculous, man. Like I said, we speaking in a spirit of edification. But we're using a situation that actually happened amongst us, man. You know, and the Lord, and like I said, when this guy went on by this fucking business, it's like he was happy. You know, when we gave this guy his walking papers, man, he received them in it was all right, cool, all right. You know, all right, yeah, shalom, you know.
That's true, man. I was a witness.
You know? It was like it is what it is. It ain't what it ain't. A big weight that's been lifted off my chest, man. And not only that, you go from being in this thing for 5, 6 years, maybe 7 years, I think it was 7 years, to a lost sheep again. Now you a lost sheep? Go back and name your channel Lost Sheep. Do you know what a lost sheep is? A lost sheep is an Israelite that don't know who the fuck they are. That's what a lost sheep is, man. So how the fuck you go from being in this thing for 7 years to back to a lost sheep? It's sad, man. It's sad. I don't know. Yeah, they just back on that thing right there.
I got it. Let me see.
Yeah, the brother D Duncan. You said you right, Doc. He said the easy button. That's what he did too. He went behind our back and he took that blue pill. He took the blue pill. He missed society. He went back into society, man. You know? Like old boy, when you watch the Matrix, the one that wanted to go get some of that steak. Yeah. Y'all know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, I remember.
Yeah, he wanted some of that steak, man. He knew it was bullshit, but he just, hey, you know, he wanted some of that steak, man. So that's what he got. I say lost sheep smoking Newports and backwoods.
That's the spirit. That's the spirit, man.
Hey, man. Hey, on the brother D Duncan, man, you got clowns claiming to be men of the Lord, prophesying, smoking backwoods and Newports and e-cigs, man.
God damn.
Fucking e-cig.
Well, that's like the electric cigarettes or some shit.
Yeah, that's the electric cigarette.
That shit probably giving you more cancer than the real shit, all right?
Exactly. Man, Jake is out of here. Y'all brother say y'all had one?
Nah, I ain't got nothing, all right?
Well, shit, I mean, y'all brother want to take us out?
Shit, y'all brother got it.
All right, man. Hey.
Go ahead. You got it.
Hey, we hope that was edifying until you have woke, have stepping Israelites, man. Look, the Lord rather you be hot or cold, man. You know it. Hey, you got something?
I got that precept.
Well, hey, bring it out, brother, and take us out too.
Hey, and this is in red letter what Yahushua said. This is Revelation 3. I'm gonna start at verse 15. I know thy works, that thou art neither cold nor hot. I would thou wert cold or hot. So then, because thou art lukewarm, you're half stepping, you're half in the world, you're half in the truth, which really you might as well just go back into the full truth if you're not about it at this point in the game. And neither cold nor hot, I will spew thee out of my mouth. And again, that's Yahushua speaking. And our elder brother on the video, his daughter had a dream of Yahushua and said that his countenance was so scary in that dream that she pissed herself. So how much more you lukewarm people, when Yahushua states that he's going to spit you out of his mouth, that shows that he has a complete disdain for you. So, hey. You got
hey, how you going to spit them out? I bring them before me and what? And slay them.
Yeah, he just said, I'm going to cut you asunder, man.
He's going to spit you out with that sword right there. But anyway, with that, we hope you sincere Akim out there were edified, and don't be lukewarm. Be hot in this truth. So with that, we're going to give all praises, glory, and infinite honors to Yahweh. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone who rule and teach well. And peace and salutations to Akim out there pushing this word in truth and sincerity. Shabbat Shalom.
Shabbat Shalom. Kwam Yashala, Baba Ba.
Kwam Yashala, Baba